These are developments coming in from the national capital in the ongoing sit-in protest that is taking place by the Chief Minister and his 3 colleagues, cabinet leaders there out at the LG's residence. Now we have 4 ambulances that have reached the spot. A number of doctors and medical staff have arrived. Chief Minister Kejriwal says that this is a plan to forcefully take them out. Remember, they have been, all 4 of them, on a sit-in protest. They've been pitching camp for the past 5 days, today being day 5, at the waiting room of the LG's office at his residence there. And they have now 2 of them who've been carrying on with their hunger strike, that being the larger concern here. We have with us our correspondent Apurva getting us further inputs. You have Chief Minister crying foul on this as well, saying that these are attempts to forcefully evict them from there.
Well, sir, at this point, the information that we're getting is that at least 4 ambulances have been kept there. Doctors have gone inside, and we're also getting information that the checkup of Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain is currently underway as we speak. There are at least 25 medical personnel who have been called in. 4 ambulances have been called in. What is interesting here is to note that the tweets that have come, especially from Arvind Kejriwal, the Delhi Chief Minister, who was quite foul, saying that if this is another attempt being made by the LG or the Delhi police to forcefully evict them from the LG house. Remember, it's been almost 5 days. The Delhi Chief Minister and his deputies have been inside. At this point, a video message that was also released by Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain, both of whom have been on an indefinite hunger strike for the demands to be met by the LG. Both of them very categorically pointing out that they're keeping well. They did not call the ambulance. Their health is not deteriorating in any way possible. In fact, they also go on to say, and in fact, they warned the LG and the Delhi police that if they go ahead and forcefully evict them from the LG house, Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain will not even have water. They will be on a complete fast, and this is the warning that has been given by both of them to the LG. At this given point in time, details still sketchy as to what is really happening. All we understand that the medical checkup is taking place of both Manish Sisodia and Satyendra Jain at this point. But the reason why the ambulances have been called in remains unknown, with the tweet that is also coming out by Arvind Kejriwal saying that when 2 of the ministers are keeping well, why was there need to bring in so many ambulances?
That's right, Apurva. While you give us this information, we're also playing out these shots, these live images here that are coming in that you're sending us from the waiting room here of the LG's office, where 4 of them have been pitching camp, this being day 5. Apurva, there are questions also being asked that this is an elected government. Is this the only way they have to put their point across? They have been sitting on this protest at the LG's office. Very clearly, they can't be carrying on with this indefinitely.
Well, this is another question that has been consistently asked to all the AAP senior leaders as well, and they say that this is the only way they are left with to protest, because every other option that they tried has failed miserably. They tried talking to the LG, they tried talking to every senior management involved, especially with the bureaucracy, that has completely failed. And they have been consistently saying that it is a strike that has been harbored by the LG as well. They have given them enough support for the IAS officials to go and boycott the routine meetings being called by the ministers as well. At this point, the Aam Aadmi Party government clearly saying that this is the only step that they are left with, because they want to work for the people, but the problems and the obstacles that has been created by the IAS officials in not coming to routine meetings is really causing the real problem, especially when there are meetings being called for pollution preparedness. What is Delhi government going to do about it? All these meetings were allegedly skipped consistently by the IAS officials, and not just the pollution meeting. There were several other meetings that were discussed, which all the IAS officials have been boycotting. And this is the word coming in from the AAP government, saying that this was the only step left. And they have
air pollution, of course, being one of the reasons here that the AAP government has chosen to pick and attack the LG and the centre. Stay with us, Apurva. We're going to play out a recent remark, the latest remark here that is coming from the Deputy Delhi Chief Minister, Manish Sisodia.
पिछले 5 दिन से हम एलजी साहब के वेटिंग रूम में बैठे हुए हैं। सत्येंद्र जैन पिछले 4 दिन से और मैं पिछले 3 दिन से अनशन पे हैं। हम लोग पूरी तरह फिट हैं। हमारा शरीर पूरी तरह ठीक है, हम एक तपस्या कर रहे हैं दिल्ली के लोगों के लिए। और आज ये जब व्यक्ति अनशन करता है, जब व्यक्ति फास्टिंग करता है, तो ये ज़रूरी होता है कि उसके अंदर जो बॉडी के अंदर टॉक्सिन्स बनते हैं उनको निकालने के लिए एनिमा दिया जाए। आज सुबह जब हमने एनिमा के लिए डॉक्टर्स को बुलाया तो इन्होंने डॉक्टर्स को आने नहीं दिया और सुबह से उसका इंतज़ाम नहीं किया एनिमा के डॉक्टर्स का। अभी हमें डॉक्टर्स ने बताया है, कुछ लोगों ने फ़ोन करके डॉक्टर्स ने, कि शायद 20-25 डॉक्टर्स बाहर बुलाए गए हैं और एम्बुलेंस भी बुलाई गई हैं। ऐसा लग रहा है कि जैसे ज़बरदस्ती उठाने की तैयारी की जा रही है। मैं एलजी साहब को, मैं पुलिस को, मैं मोदी जी को चेतावनी देके कहना चाहता हूँ कि इस तरह की हरकत मत कीजिएगा। हम तपस्या कर रहे हैं दिल्ली के लोगों के लिए। इस फास्ट को तोड़वाने की कोशिश मत करिए। जो मांग हम कर रहे हैं उस पर गौर करिए। फास्ट हमारा चलता रहेगा और अगर आप ज़बरदस्ती उठाने की कोशिश करेंगे तो मैं चेतावनी दे रहा हूँ, फिर खाना पीना तो छोड़ दीजिए, पानी भी छोड़ देंगे हम लोग।
Toss is telling Mirror now that there is to be no forcible eviction of these ministers. The doctors are there only to check the vitals of the ministers. Remember, Manish Sisodia himself, of course, has been asking for doctors to come in and give enema to those fasting there. So this is a clarification coming in that there is going to be no forcible eviction. The doctors, though, to take a call and to decide if the ministers now need to be shifted to a hospital. Let's get in a word here from our senior correspondent Bhavtosh with these inputs here. Bhavtosh, given the fact here, 2 of them out of the 4 in this sit-in protest who are at a hunger strike, 2 of them perhaps now could be taken away.
But what Delhi police has said is that there would be no forcible eviction as being claimed by Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. They have said that they have not got any order from either the Ministry of Home Affairs or from the office of LG that the Chief Minister and his Council of Ministers be evicted from the reception area where they have been sitting for past 4 days. They have also clarified that doctors are there because of reports that are emerging from Delhi government that Manish Sisodia and Satyen Jain are on hunger strike. They want to check their vitals and their parameters to see whether they are healthy to continue this fast or they should be shifted to the hospital. The police has clarified that they have not got any direction or any kind of diktat from the LG's office or from the Ministry of Home Affairs whether the Chief Minister should be shifted or should be taken out forcibly. They have clarified that it's an ongoing protest. They have barricaded the area outside the LG's residence family because AAP and workers from AAP as well as MLAs were carrying out protests. But police has clarified that these are only precautionary measures that have been taken, and they hope that Arvind Kejriwal on his own, along with his ministers, leave the LG's office.
All right. So the police, of course, having clarified. With respect to Arvind Kejriwal's tweet that had been issued just a couple of minutes ago there, alleging that there is a plan of a forceful eviction, the police has said no, this is not going to be done. The doctors are there only to keep a check of the health status of the 2 ministers who've been on a hunger strike out of the 4 in that sit-in protest. Bhavtosh, thank you for those inputs.